who is better to teach your women and
100%.
work with your women than who? Tell me. Maybe, bro, I swear to God, the only other person that comes to my mind is Gail Kim. Maybe a Gail Kim, and I think Gail is doing that at Impact.
Let's talk about the Iconics real quick. So Peyton Royce and Billie Kay are both gone. So we're going to talk about the Iconics as far as like where do they go from here. But out of the other names, before we get to the Iconics, which ones surprised you the most? Kalisto's gone, Chelsea Green's gone, which I think she has some potential, but she got injured a couple times.
And she also had the boyfriend heat too, right?
Oh, with Cardona, yeah.
With the pool, not wanting to.
Yeah, that's true.
See, bro, that's huge. Like you and I laugh. What do you mean we can't use the pool? You and I laugh, bro. They never forget stuff like that.
Yeah, wow.
Bro, if you look at that relationship and pinpoint, okay, when did the problems for me start? It's the second he didn't let them use the pool.
Yeah.
Now they were going to take it out on her. Bro, we talked about it when it happened. When it happened, we said she's done. The fact that he would not let them use the pool, they're going to cut her loose.
Fresh out of firing your boyfriend, you know what I mean, who was a dedicated name there for a dozen years.
Yeah, right.
Oh, by the way, can we use your pool?
right. And bro, and Matt said what any of us would have said. He said, "What are you out of your freaking mind?" That's what any of us would have said.
Exactly.
You know?
Oh yeah, you just fired me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you can use my pool. No, absolutely not. So any other names that
Mickie James, like
yes, exactly. What?
First of all, I love Mickie from a personal point of view, from something she did for me one time that I will never ever forget, ever. So I cherish the ground she walks on. But bro, forget about her arguably still being the best worker on the women's roster. Forget about that. Okay, bro, this woman should be your number one female trainer. If you do not want to use her in the ring, okay, bro, we got, this one's 32 and this one's 34 and this one's, and Mickey's, okay, bro. First of all, you're an idiot because she can out wrestle everybody on that roster without a shadow of a doubt. Bro, she still is stunning looking, which is ratings. She's beautiful. She's a draw. Okay, bro, even with all that, it's a youth movement. Okay, bro, who is better to teach your women and 100%. Work with your women than who? Tell me, maybe, bro, I swear to God, the only other person that comes to my mind is Gail Kim. Maybe a Gail Kim, and I think Gail is doing that at Impact.
Yeah.
Who better than Mickie James? Who, bro?
I was thinking the exact same thing. I said, why in the world would you let go of a Hall of Famer? Like she is a shoe-in Hall of Famer. Put her in next year, 100%. Why didn't you just grab her and have her be a head female trainer for NXT?
And Chris, we just told the story of Samoa Joe. Mm-hmm. Bro, I remember working with Candice LaRue. Was that her name at TNA?
You talking about Roxy?
No. What was Mickey's name when she started it? She
yeah.
She was with CM Punk. Remember that?
Yeah, she was with the Gathering and all.
That's when I first saw her. But bro, we just talked about Samoa Joe. Mm-hmm. Bro, I'm talking about TNA circa 20 years ago. Okay, it was somebody. It was something LaRue, wasn't it? LaRue.
I'll get it.
Laree. Laree.
Yeah.
What was the first name?
Alexis Laree.
Laree.
Yep.
Okay, 20 years ago. Bro, she looks the exact same.
She does.
Like, look at that. Like 20 years later, bro, I would even argue she looks better today.
Yeah. I agree.
So, please explain that to me. Like, I don't I don't get that, bro. To me, it's like, you're the manager of a baseball team. You win 100 games. You go to the World Series, and the next year we're not going to use you.
Right. I think that as one of the that was one of the biggest shockers to me of the reason why they would let her go. And I don't know if I doubt if it's a Nick Aldis thing. I doubt if it's a Nick Aldis thing.
Why do you say that, bro?
Because they brought her in like
after that happened.
Yeah. So I'm thinking in my head, I don't think, but never say never when it comes to the pettiness of WWE. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm not quite sure that it may be a little bit of it, but Mickie James was never properly used since she came back, though. She ended up like jobbing out to a lot of people. She was Alexa Bliss's crony, and they booked her so poorly when she came back. I like the fact that they made her look like a star when she was feuding, when she came in as that one-off match against Asuka in NXT a few years, right before she came back full time. Yeah. I liked when they did that because it made Asuka look good. It made Mickie James look like a standout star. But I'm like, you literally have a shoe-in Hall of Famer at your leisure, and why would you let her go just to most likely bring her back to the Hall of Fame?
Well, unless, Chris, the only other thing I could think of is, and I know this has happened in the past, the only other thing I could think is if they lowballed her and she said no. They're not going to say that publicly. They're not going to say, yeah, we made Mickie James an offer and she turned it down. And then Mickie James is going to say, yeah, bro, they offered me $100 a week or whatever.
Yeah.
And so they're not going to say that. But I mean, that's the only thing I could think of, bro, is if maybe they really lowballed her to be a coach or something, and Mickey's like, you know what, I'm not ready to do that. I don't know, but bro,
or if she stood up and said, hey, look, I want to get back in the ring. Like you guys aren't using me well at all. I want to get back in the ring, and they're like, oh, sorry.
Yeah,
so that's what kind of happened with Big Show and Christian as far as the reason why they left. They're like, yeah, look, I mean, you need to do something with me. There's rumors flying around that Christian was supposed to be some fodder to, during the Reigns and Edge feud, and he wasn't having it. He was ready to get back in the ring for like he is now. And so I can see that. I can definitely see Khan bringing in Mickie James too and having her be a pretty good name. I think I like the fact that they still have the NWA championship kind of rolling around there in AEW. I think Mickie James would be a really, really good top star for the NWA World Championship.
Yeah.
Has history there too. You know what I mean? I think she'll be a good person.
Yeah, but bro, see, they're getting to the point, bro. Like I said this all along, and this is kind of going off on a little tangent with AEW, Chris, but I've said this all along. Chris, when Khan first starts AEW, and they've got their core of, listen, bro, let's call it what it is. They got a core of a roster, and they're all pretty much friends. This one's getting that. QT Marshall knows this one and this one. Okay. But, bro, you also know they're getting the speech. We're building this company based on you guys. You guys are the back, but these are the guys that never got their chance. Bro, Daniels is getting that speech. Kazarian's getting that speech. They're all this company is going to be built. That's what AEW, it's the Paul Heyman rah-rah locker room speech. They're all getting it, okay?
Yep.
Bro, look how far they've gotten away from it. And I don't care what anybody says. I know wrestlers and I know talent. And if you were promised something and now all of a sudden Edge is coming in and Christian is coming in and Moro's coming in and Sting is coming in and this guy, and all of a sudden I'm working once every 8 weeks. Yeah. I'm saying, whoa, wait a minute, Tony, remember when?
Right.
Bro, I'm telling you, that's how it freaking works. And as I started seeing this, I said to myself, bro, this is going to start the dissension in the locker room, bro.
Yeah.
And bro, listen, I don't know the circumstances because she was being a little vague. We just saw that happen with Evilise.
True.
Evilise just my point is, bro, they got a lot of women.
They do.
And I mean, okay, bro, you bring Mickie James in now. Who is Mickie James going to shoehorn out? Who's now going to be pissed off? Who did you promise what to? And bro, let me tell you, Tony Khan seems like the kind of guy that, he seems like the kind of guy that actually believes he can make everybody happy.
Yeah.
No, bro, you can't.
You
can't, bro. You can't, because wrestlers, bro. It's a different breed today, Chris. You and I both know it's not about money in business. Today, wrestlers want to wrestle.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Whereas if you never booked Kevin Nash and Scott Hall and paid them, it doesn't work that way today. So my point is, bro, Tony Khan can throw all the money he wants at them. If they're not wrestling, they're not going to be happy.